At this point, if you don't like Demon Slayer, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but I just think you're on the wrong side of history, and you're really missing out. And with Season 3's Swordsmith Village arc, Demon Slayer once again delivered top-tier animation and emotional storytelling. I'd argue one of the best this year, and possibly one of the best of the decade. Honestly, it's bizarre to see so many in the anime community brush this series to the side, saying it's got good animation, but no complexity, how it's pretty, but that the story is mid, how the source material is pretty dull and too simple, and how the cast of characters are one-dimensional. I don't know how anyone cannot like Tanjiro. He is everything you should want in a main character. His kindness, his sweetness, his determination and sense of duty, his unconditional love and support to his sister. But make no mistake, he might be a compassionate softie, but he never hesitates to expel evil from this world. As the kids say, he's got that unspoken riz. I argue that Demon Slayer will stand the test of time and will be one of the greatest adaptations in anime. It doesn't have to be super complex to be enjoyable and to pull at your emotional heartstrings. Something that Season 3 did so well with its mix of gorgeous animation, breathtaking battle choreography, fun and silly comedy, and emotional poetry. I mean, there were so many great moments worth experiencing, like Mitsuri being an adorable older sister to Nezuko, Genya being genuinely accepted by the wacky and bizarre Kamado siblings, Muchihiro having some truly breathtaking battle sequences and such a tragic background, and the heartwarming and sweet moment where the entire Sword Village thanks Tanjiro for saving their town. A perfect addition that was not in the manga, but works so well. And all this flows together so nicely, animation, heart, and soul, all stirred like magic in a bottle. And all opinions aside, we should all agree that this series is probably the greatest adaptation from manga to anime ever produced. Because whereas we saw how the manga's Entertainment District arc pushed boundaries with its epic fight animation in the anime, Season 3's Swordsmith Village arc, while still having plenty of that UFOTable flair in its action, really delivered in its emotional storytelling, specifically through the breathtaking adaptation of Nezuko conquering the sun. With the sun rising, and while chasing Upper Moon 4, Tanjiro is hyperventilating as he tries to shield Nezuko from the sun. Our honorable and pure of heart duty-bound best boy is stuck with an impossible decision. Either let Nezuko die, or let the villagers die while Upper Moon 4 escapes. He can't do both. He can't save both. But then, Nezuko kicks Tanjiro off of her, sparing him of making the choice, preventing him from having to choose, making him go and save the villagers instead. This is wild, because Tanjiro's sole mission was on saving his baby sister. That's the whole premise for the show. Is duty at this moment more important than family? It's a tremendous sacrifice, meant to spare him of the choice. But in the end, you still see his anguish, because we know Tanjiro chose. Uzuversal stated it best on Twitter. It's actually ironic when Tanjiro states that he can't make a decision because both the viewers and Nezuko already know he did. And we saw the moment everything shifted, when he was resolved. He chose his sister over the villagers. He accepted it. And Nezuko chooses to do something about it. Fucking chills. It's this emotive and dramatic drive in the storytelling that makes it so easy for Demon Slayer to break our hearts. UFOTable adding that sibling flashback montage is another prime example of why this adaptation is so damn good. I've read the manga, and the way these emotional beats with the added music and flashbacks work, fuck, it really got me. It was a beautiful fake out, because ultimately, Nezuko survives. The sequence was genuinely one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Seeing so many anime-only fans live stream or go on TikTok and watch the scene and shed actual tears. It's moments like these on why Demon Slayer is so popular. There's a real investment in the world and in the characters. This is why I love anime, and this is why I love storytelling. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Demon Slayer is a work of art.